We are live from Ralph Wilson Stadium to announce our next pick in the 2015 NFL Draft. The Buffalo Bills would like to welcome 3-year season ticket member Nancy Bama.
With the 19th pick of the 5th round, number 155 overall, the Buffalo Bills select Karlos Williams, running back from Florida State.
Wow, 9 players from Florida State picked so far in this draft. The Seminoles flying off the board. When you look at his game, you look at the need for Buffalo here, a team that 25th in the league running the football in 2014. Sally, how does this one work for you?
I like it. You know, we had 8 running backs go in the first 3 rounds of the draft, and now we see Jay Ajayi coming off the board, going to Miami. You see Karlos Williams out of Florida State going to the Buffalo Bills, a guy who, the former defensive back, and you know we're like the decathletes in the game of football, and the fact that he could go from playing safety, absolutely, and now he could go play running back. It doesn't surprise me. You like the fact that he has an understanding of what's going on the other side of the ball, but yet still have the natural ability and instincts to play on offense and play the running back position. It'll be interesting because, remember, they still have Shady McCoy. They still have Fred Jackson. But you could expect him to fit in a rotation that's going to be really about ground and pound. You know Rex Ryan wants to run the football in Buffalo. He's going to run it plenty because the quarterback area is still an area of concern, and they're going to play great defense. So here's a kid who's going to get an opportunity to play in 2015.
Well, like all the teams in the East that we have talked about, a lot of improvements this offseason, enthusiasm, whether it's a big free agent splashy signing like we'd see in Miami with Ndamukong Suh, whether it's all the players that have come in New York to play under Todd Bowles, or just the excitement of Rex Ryan. Still, the big elephant in the room for all of those teams, quarterback play. Can they play well enough to compete with the Patriots to win that game?
Can Matt Castle get it done? Can he hold off the young E.J. Manuel from coming up and usurping his ability to be the starter there? I think it's going to be a 2-quarterback race in training camp. Sooner or later, someone has to emerge. And I think more importantly, and I'm sure Rex Ryan is having this conversation with his quarterbacks, protect the football. Let's make some plays on 3rd down. Let's not put the ball at risk. We have a great defense. We have a great running game. If we have to punt, then let's go ahead and win the battle of field position and win the war of attrition. If the quarterback can protect the football for the Buffalo Bills, they can win a lot of games. They won 9 games last year. It was the first time they had a winning season in over a decade. And so now they need to get maybe 1 game better, get 10, and then maybe you're in the playoffs.
I think, you know, unfortunately, this is the time of year when optimism abounds for every single team. But the reality is, when it's all said and done, half the teams get better or stay good, half the teams stay bad or get worse.
That's right. And it starts with, I think, the ability to stay healthy first, right? Yep. Because if you can line up with your starting quarterback, you feel like you're going to win. But some of these teams are going to have to go with a second quarterback. And that's why you're always beating the bushes for depth at every single